Who's gonna come hang out with me tonight? I don't know. We'll find out. So far, I see a big fat 0 on the screen. So that's it. Anyway, should probably show you guys where I'm at. So let's do that. Hang tight. So I'm at Nick's place here, and just gonna pull you guys up on the screen here. There we go. Hey, you guys. Mark, good to see you in here, man. I'm glad you came to hang out with me too, man. Eileen Blind. Hey, guys. Let me know how the audio is. Obviously I'm doing this in Nick's basement, so this is totally new. My van is parked just outside and I tried to do that in there, but my cell service out there wasn't strong enough to be able to run this live stream out there, so I came into Nick's basement and I'm doing it from here. I'm just gonna try to pull up the comments here on my computer. Here we go. Whew. There we go. Sweet. So what are you guys up to tonight? What's going on out there? Hey, Spy Guy, good to see you in here. I love you too, Mark. Man, it's good to see you in here too. I'm looking forward to hanging out and doing some fishing with you when you make your way out here, Mark. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I was in a store yesterday. Okay, so here's some news. Do you guys know I've been paring down, and since I've been at Nick's place, it's kind of slow going a little bit, to be honest, but I did sell some stuff and I made some money from that. And there's been this fishing rod that I've been eyeing up for a long time. When I was in Calgary visiting with Mark, I would go to Cabela's and pick it up every day and look at it. And I was like, oh man, I just want to get this one day. Anyway, I sold some of my stuff that I was getting rid of and I got some cash back from that. So I allowed myself to go out and buy it. And here it is. Whew. It's a big boy. And I got it spooled up with some line already. This one is about, I think it's 7 feet long. It's blue and white. It's kind of a weird color, but it's made for ocean fishing. It's got a really long back handle on it, so I can grab it way back here and give it a good swing and get that lure way out there. Anyway, that was, I'll talk about it in a video, but I ended up spending $280 taxes in for that rod and reel combo. But I was able to do that and it didn't cost me anything because I sold a bunch of stuff that I had and I still got money left over from that, so that's good. Anyway, I was in a fishing store getting the line put on that reel, and I was chatting with a guy in there, and he was giving me some information about crabbing. So in the near future, maybe, I don't know, somewhere out there, I might bring you guys out crab fishing. So that'd be fun. Anyway, that's the story about that. Mark, I look forward to you coming out here. We'll do some crab fishing together, man. We'll get a fire going. We'll get some water going. We'll steam up some crab. That'd be really good. Try that out. I've never, ever done that in my whole life, and I'd love to try it. Mimi, 38B, any plans for Christmas? I don't have any plans to really go anywhere per se, Mimi. So I would love to go see my daughter. The cards just didn't line up for that to really happen this year, and it's still pretty complicated to go and visit her over in Bali. So her mom and I, we've been chatting a fair bit, and I've been seeing my girl just about every day on video, and she's actually pretty happy. She's doing really well, and she got to ride some elephants the other day, which was pretty cool. But I do, like, man, I want to be there, but I just can't be there this year. So I'm going to be hanging out with them online. We're probably going to do Zoom call for most of the day on that day, and then I'll probably maybe I'll do a live stream as well. I don't know, but I'm just gonna be laying low, pretty quiet for Christmas. So that's it. Jason, yeah, I see you. You can be. There you go, buddy. Jason was just asking if he could be a moderator. Jason, it's been great to see you in the channel over the, this whole time. You guys, by the way, it's been just over a year since I started my YouTube channel. I was looking at it the other day because Emmy, Cat Lady Van, she was doing a live stream and she was announcing that she'd been doing it for a year. And I know we both started out right about the same time, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's been a year since I've been on YouTube. Yeah. Let's see. Funny story, been doing lots of fasting. This is Bub Blades. I'm getting an image already, Bub. Funny story, I've been doing a lot of fasting and went out the other night and I had 2 canes. Was on the stairs and my pants fell right to my ankles. Well, but I'm glad it's working out for you and you must be losing some weight, so that's great. Walking with Lyme. I'm in a situation sort of like you with my daughter. It's hard. I admire you. Hang in there. You too. You too, walking with Lyme. Yeah, it is difficult. It's hard to explain what that feels like to anybody. So, yeah. But yeah, good on you for hanging in there as well. It's quite a thing to hold space for yourself to be able to work through that. Yeah. Verna Wilson, you've inspired me to start getting rid of stuff. Thanks. It's quite a cool process, Verna. Like, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like there's some things that I kind of want to just get rid of, and I'm having a hard time with it because right now I can't put everything that I own that I really treasure inside of my van, and that's the hardest part. And I really want to just be all inclusive, everything in the van, and that's it. Like, just, there wouldn't be a need to put anything anywhere. And I can't quite do that in my van. It's a bit too small. If I was in something bigger, then I could probably fit everything I wanted in there. So because of that, I keep going back to this thought, well, maybe I should just get rid of everything that I can't fit into the van. And somewhere down the road, if it's meant to be, I'll, get that stuff again. But that's a really hard question because sometimes it's like, well, you spent quite a bit of money working really hard at getting some of these things like my sewing machines and my hunting gear and stuff like that. And it'd take a long time to recover all that stuff. There was a time when I got rid of all my fishing gear and I had like probably 10 different fishing rods, thousands of dollars in fishing gear. I accumulated it all once I was working at a fishing store. I was in my teens and I didn't have to pay any rent, so I spent pretty much all my paychecks on fishing gear. But my early 20s, I got rid of everything. And right now it's like, wow, to go out and get this new fishing rod that I just bought. And I just talked about this on the live, you guys. So those of you that are just getting in, I picked up a new fishing rod as a result of selling some of my stuff that I've been trying to get rid of. And so this, it didn't really cost me anything out of pocket to pick it up. But, it's not easy picking that stuff up. It's expensive and it's, you got to work for it. So when I had a discount at the fishing store, it was really easy to get that stuff. Anyway, it's one of those questions for downsizing and trying to figure out what you really need. You really need to sit with it and almost meditate on some of those things. So you really know inside, deep down, like what you really need to hang on to and what you don't. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, it's a tricky bit of business, but it's also quite liberating to get rid of stuff and be more free. And who knows, maybe I might get rid of my sewing machines and my hunting gear because I just need that freedom. I don't know. Right now, I mean, those thoughts have been going in and out of my head for a couple of years now, and I'm still hanging on to that stuff because I feel like it'd be a mistake to get rid of it. Captain Oath Live, how long do you see yourself doing the van life thing? I'm saying that while I'm hanging out in my friend's basement right now, and they're probably upstairs watching Netflix at the moment. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't identify with van life. Like, I don't characterize myself as being like a van lifer and sort of subjugating myself to all the idealism that goes along with it. But I am living that lifestyle right now, and there's a lot of the, you know, sensibilities that go along with that lifestyle that I value and I respect and I like. Like, there's a lot of really great things about it that I really enjoy. You know, it'd be hard to do it long term in a small van like mine, for me anyway, because I want to have a little bit more space for a little bit more adventure gear. But I suppose if I had a bigger van, I could probably do it for quite a while. Then again, man, it's like it's all mixed up. It's a really complicated question because there's still a lot of emotion that I feel with the not being close to my daughter, and I know I'm going to go visit her sometime in the future when I can. So it's pretty complicated, as explaining that before. But you know, who knows? When I go over to Bali and I'm visiting with my daughter, I might want to stay there for a while. I don't know. So I'll give myself the space to kind of feel that one out. But yeah, I could do van life for a while. I don't know. I don't really think of moving into a house. So I'd rather live in a van. Anyway, yeah. MTM617. I have some suggestions. Why not have a Christmas party at Chrome Shop? You, Jeffy, Bear, Emmy, and Chrome. That would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. You never know. Maybe we might do something like that. That would be pretty cool. When I was there with Chrome, we were talking about doing 2 lives at the same time. He would run one on his channel, and I would run one on mine. But we couldn't work out the Wi-Fi password thing because he didn't remember what the Wi-Fi password was. So we didn't do that. But he's got it now, so it's a possibility. You never know. It'd be interesting. I just think it would be more dynamic of a conversation. But yeah. Yeah. JB Red, the one thing I would struggle getting rid of is my record collection. Yeah, I hear that. You know, I'm sure there's quite a sentimental value for the vinyl itself, and just the you know, sort of the raw kind of qualities that go with listening to music on vinyl. But music is also a very beautiful thing, and I think that's one of the best languages that we've ever really come up with. You know, human beings, that is. Music is amazing. I love listening to music. I miss listening to music too. I don't listen to as much as I used to because since I started the YouTube channel, I'll be doing something like working in a shop, for example. I'll turn off all the music and I'll just work in the quiet, because then I can film it and take the footage and work with it in an editor and make a video, and it's a lot easier than if I had music playing in the background. But that being said, I'm working through the next video. Is a real tough edit because I'm at Chrome Shop and he's playing all kinds of music while I'm there, and some of it is music that is copyright problematic and some of it isn't, because I'm subscribed to the same music provider that he is for his videos, and he was listening to that for a while. But it's you know, in hindsight, it's hard for me to differentiate what's copyright and what's not, unless I were to get out and Shazam every one of those little clips and figure out what was playing there, but I don't have time for that. But yeah, anyway, that's it. I love music though. It's really great. Yeah, Linda Giroud is just saying, just continue making videos in Bali, and if you come back, pick up where you left off. And that's pretty much exactly what I do. Like, I'd go vlog in India, or sorry, Bali, and I don't know what it would look like over there, so it'd be complete adventure for sure. It'd probably be very exciting, actually, you guys, and it will be. So, you know, that is an eventuality, and it'll be like this whole new learning experience, trying to figure out what's what and you know, just going out there and checking out the wilderness in Bali and some of the culture and some of the stuff around there. So, and then I imagine like what I would be doing is I'd jump back and forth between Bali and Canada for a while anyway, and then you know, maybe as I get more adventurous, I might try checking out some other spots and stuff like that. But I love Canada, and I love the west coast of British Columbia a lot. So I really want to spend some of my time out here. Patty Crane, good to see you in here. Yeah, Patty Crane is just saying, Patty Crane is just saying, hi Joseph, just noticed you were live, and it's late for Patty, so she's gonna be taking off, but yeah, glad you came in, Patty. And no problem. It's good to see you. Happy holidays. I know that's still a ways away, but happy holidays to you. Hi, Catherine McMurdo. Good to see you in here. Right on. Yeah. Let's see. Mike McKinley, all I've been doing is working on my van and listening to old rock and roll from the 70s. And can't wait to get my van done. Should take 6 months or more and have some money. Yeah. Man, it's awesome listening to music when you work on your van. Really is. Fish Camp says there's awesome fishing in Bali. I'm sure there is, man. I'm sure. I really want to take my daughter out and continue the fishing experiences with her, so that would be really cool. And I still have her original fishing rod. I've been hanging on to it, and I'm going to bring that with me when I go see her. Yeah. Happy holidays to you too, Tracy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Catherine, you were asking what did I miss? Am I moving to Bali? No, I'm not moving to Bali, Catherine, but I was just talking about what it would look like, or what it's probably going to look like if and when, and it's just a matter of when. It's complicated for me to go visit my daughter right now, and my ex-partner and I have been chatting about it, and every now and then we'll brainstorm different things when we talk about it and stuff, but right now we're just giving it a little bit more space, and we'll see, but we're doing a lot of video calls and stuff like that, and my daughter's doing really well. We do hang out for quite a while, but every 2 days for sure, but just about every day we do a video call together. Anyway, when I go to Bali, I'll probably end up staying there for a little while. I'll be filming and all that sort of stuff while I'm over there, but eventually I'll probably come back and spend part-time over here too, and it might be one of these things where I kind of go back and forth. And although it's difficult because like I love Canada so much. I love the West Coast, and I love all the seasons here. I like the winter, and I like the fall, the spring, the summer. There's always something rich about each one of those seasons, and kind of be sad to miss some of that. So I'm just gonna soak it in while I can. Tracy, thank you. All right, Barbara, you got yourself an early Christmas present, a little mini sewing machine. Right on. Yeah. Good luck. Have fun with that present. Right on. I'm glad you got yourself something. DC Griff, are you going to try and bag another deer? I don't think so, DC. The season's over on Friday evening, and I don't see myself going out tomorrow or Friday. I think I'm pretty well done for the year, and it was beautiful. It was nice. There was some difficult lessons in it as well. Nick got a deer, And we got it sort of half prepped now to do sausages, so we'll probably be doing that tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. So, you know, it's all good. Next year I'm gonna get into some fishing and stuff like that soon enough. I'm gonna finish purging the rest of my stuff, and the Christmas kind of takes a little bit of I'd say energy and resources, so we'll see. Kind of ease into the fishing. Yeah. Thank you, Songbird. Happy holidays to you too. Oh, thanks, guys. BU Van Life, my daughter is 3.5 years old. And she was in some of my older videos. If you go back, you'll probably see her in some of the thumbnails. It sort of gives it away that she's in the videos. Yeah. Angela Jill, will you ship your van to Bali? I don't know. You never know. Maybe. I mean, it's a pretty cool rig, so you know, if I were to live part-time in Bali and part-time here, it'd be nice to have some sort of living arrangement over there that I had as well as something over here. Maybe that would be a van, or maybe over there would be different. Maybe when I go to Bali, I would kind of stay in some sort of like apartment or something and maybe move every now and then. I'm not sure. When I go there for the beginning though, I'm gonna leave my van here. Yeah. Penny in Kentucky. I'm sorry life is kicking you so hard. I hope peace comes soon. Thanks for sharing the wild with us. Thank you, Penny. Yeah, it's going to be really amazing to be reunited with my daughter. Man, I think about it all the time. She's super cute, and really miss her a lot. Yeah. J-Man, what's my favorite way of celebrating the holidays in my van? I don't know, man. I guess for Christmas it's kind of like, you know, on Christmas Day I might actually get myself some eggnog or something like that, and do like a little rum and eggnog, or maybe a Bailey's or something like that, and then just chat with friends and family and just connect with people. Like, I think that's the way I like to spend my holidays more than anything else, is just those personal connections and catching up with family and, you know, close friends and stuff like that. And you guys, like, I'd love to do a live stream as well somewhere in there. I don't know if it'll be on Christmas Day, and then spend some time with my daughter in video call. Those are kind of the things I like to do. And I can do a lot of that in my van, just, you know, phone, video calls, that kind of thing. So I'll probably just be sitting somewhere quiet with a good cell service, and if it's snowing and cold out, I'll have my heater going. Who knows? Maybe I might be here, actually. Maybe I might be at Nick's place. I don't think I will be. I think I'll spend Christmas in my van. Nick and Michaela are going to be away for Christmas, and they said I'm welcome to come here and you know, use the basement and do different things while they're away. Cloud 4 Auditor, will it be a hard adjustment from Canada to Bali? Heard the number of people and noise overwhelming, and Canada is so peaceful. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's well, I don't know. It's you know, I spent some time over in Myanmar before, just for like a month or so, and I found it pretty easy to get into a groove over there. So, you know, maybe that'll be easy. But with COVID and the pandemic and all that stuff, like, I mean, things are changed all over the place, and it's you know, people have different opinions about different places right now, and some people think, you know, Canada's you know, struggling and it's not so fun to be here right now. And then other people are saying it's a great place to be. And the same could be said about all kinds of places. Laura Kramer is asking, where did I learn to sew? I pretty much taught myself, Laura. I bought my sewing machine, not exactly this one, but this is my second one of this type. And I when I was in the store, I just wanted to learn how to sew. I wanted to make my own clothes because I couldn't find anything in the stores that really fit properly, and I just was getting really frustrated. I have really long arms, so a lot of long sleeve shirts. You probably notice I don't wear jackets very often, and I don't wear things with long sleeves very often because all the store-bought stuff it comes too short for my arms. And yeah, so I mean, that was one of the biggest reasons why I learned how to sew. And I just went into the sewing store, I bought the machine, the lady that sold it to me showed me how to use it. And then what I did is I start taking apart clothing that I already had with a seam ripper and figuring out how it was put together. And then I just started like seeing if I could make it myself on fabric, and I basically just copied things and then figured out how to make adjustments, and that's how I taught myself. Yeah. Just reversed engineered it. Oh, Maggie Dick, you're saying, in case you haven't heard, Elon, sorry Maggie, I don't know if it's Dick or Dyke, or I'm terrible at pronouncing, and I'm learning that big time because Nick is like so good with pronunciation. He's always correcting me on how to pronounce things. In any case, Maggie, you're asking if I've seen Elon Musk started Starlink will be launching between the 15th and the 25th. New money revealed in many Eastern countries. Woohoo! Trump said we'd have a great Xmas. Cool. Yeah, I'll look into that, Maggie. Chrome and I've been chatting about that kind of thing for about a year now, because that kind of thing's been already launched in a beta version, and I think you're probably talking about the public versions coming out. I don't think they have a mobile system just yet, and the little dish that you need to be able to connect to the satellites uses about 300 watts when it operates, and that's a lot of juice. So you wouldn't want to be running something like that full time in a van, but for the doing something like a live stream or any sort of uploading and downloading, it might be practical in those cases, because it would be great to have internet way out in the boonies. I just don't know where I'm going to fit that in my van when I'm not using it, because I got such a small rig. But I'll look into it for sure. It's a very good idea. Oh, thanks, Betty. Betty Bear's Nomadic Travel. Thank you. I appreciate it, Betty. Jamez, you're saying nice views in Bali. I hope you enjoy it there. You can travel to Asia once this pandemic clears. Blogging the Asian adventure, a lot of wildlife there. I kind of hope so. Like, I don't know what the rules are for YouTubing in Bali. I still have to look into it. I think it's pretty relaxed, but I'll have to kind of do my homework before I go. And but I'm sure they would appreciate any sort of vlogging and stuff like that that goes on in Bali right now, just to draw more tourism into the, into Indonesia and stuff like that, and some of those surrounding areas. So I don't know. I think it'll be pretty fun. It's going to be an adventure. There's bugs and lizards and animals that I have never seen before living over there. That'd be pretty cool to check out. Of course, there's going to be some dangerous things over there that I'll have to be aware of as well. So, Hope Ippo. I was just feeling lonely, and look, you're here. Thank you for the company. Thanks, Hope. I was kind of feeling a little lonely tonight too. That's why I wanted to hang out. Well, I wasn't really feeling lonely, but I just felt like hanging out. And but I know the lonely feeling. I've been there. I think everyone's, you know, felt lonely from time to time. So I'm glad you're here. Tracy, thank you so much for like hitting that Patreon. You're like just dropping, join Patreon. You guys, join Patreon. Um, it's a great way to support. I'm just gonna plug it right now. So if you guys don't know what Patreon is, Patreon's basically it's a separate platform to YouTube. I usually plop a little link to it up at the end of one of my videos, and you can go check out my Patreon page. It's just a way to support me and support the growth of the channel. It's a way to, like, you know, send me $5 or something like that every month or whatever. And that kind of thing really helps out. So the more people I get over there, the more it really helps to make this transition feel comfortable right now. I can't say it's comfortable, but it's nothing in life ever really is. And I don't know if I ever want to be in a comfortable position, to be honest, you guys. So that's a different tangent. But, you know, if you get comfortable with something, then you just, it's nice for a while, but then you begin to get lazy, or at least I do. And that's no good. But anyway, Patreon, you guys, if you want to come support me, please do come by. It's a separate application, and I do post on it. I haven't posted on it in the last few days, but I do post regular updates in there. So yeah, there you go. I'm not very good at selling myself, I don't think. I gotta work on that. Penny and Kentucky, did you fix everything inside your dash? Well, I don't want to spoil the video, Penny, so I'm gonna let you guys figure that one out. But you know, I will say I got it all put back together, so that's you know, that was up at Chrome Shop, and now I'm back in Victoria. So you can do the math that obviously there are some things that worked out there. Let's see. Sarah Rose, being comfortable is stagnant. Yeah, it is. It's yeah. It's definitely you know, you can fall into stagnation when you're comfortable. And to be honest, there's areas of my life where I am comfortable, and I'm not pushing the boundary there yet. And I know I need to. So there's some areas where I need to create more movement in my life. So there's probably some of that will be coming up in the future and stuff. But yeah, you know, you can be comfortable everywhere, or you can just be comfortable in one part of your life. But it's good to push those boundaries from time to time. Backroads Nomad, have you harvested a caribou in your hunts? If yes, do you like it? It's one of my favorite meats, along with muskox. I haven't tried either of those. There was a woman that I hunted with. She was a younger lady. It was a couple years ago, and we did some hunting together in Squamish. But she was she's gotten caribou just about every year, and she kind of had a really cool background. Actually, she was doing. She was taking other women out hunting, almost acting like a guide, but not quite. Just organizing women's groups to go out and go hunting together. It was really quite nice. But she's had some caribou, and she had some in her freezer. We meant to have a dinner together. We never did. So one day I'll try it. Oh, thanks, Ivan. Yeah, sweet, man. I'll definitely do that. Appreciate that, buddy. Coffee on you for sure. Yeah. Tim Mickles, are you a fan of Jordan Peterson? I thought I heard him in one of your videos. You did. You did hear him on one of my videos. So that video was a build video, and I was actually listening to him while I was working on my van in that particular one. And I decided to like leave that audio in the video, and I had to kind of overlay it in a couple other video clips just to keep it a little bit more interesting. And then I kind of chopped it off at sort of the beginning and the end of that message that he was talking about in there, which I felt was kind of, you know, somewhat relevant to some of the stuff I'd recently been going through myself and what I'm still working through as well. So I found it was quite touching. But yeah, I do listen to him. He's got a lot of stuff, and I haven't dove really deep into it, but I haven't found anything that I could argue with. I think he's a very well put together in terms of how he delivers his explanations and his thought process and stuff like that. It's yeah, it's pretty. It's quite interesting. So I'm glad that he's sharing all that. Really, I really am. Yeah, DC Griff, can you give a roundabout number on what you make just from YouTube? No one ever gives an answer, really. I understand it's a bit personal, but us newbies would like to know. So the way it works, DC, is, yeah, I mean, there's a certain element of sort of privacy, I suppose, about it, but you can figure that stuff out. There's a couple websites that will do basically like they'll run sort of an analytics on a channel, and they'll give you a rough idea of like how much they're going to make. They're always approximations. And for me right now, I'm making about $1,000. So all month, and I put out about 2 videos a week, and it's about that. And it's Christmas right now, so that amount is bigger than it normally is because of all the Christmas commercials and stuff like that that are in the channel, or sort of in the I guess the ads, right? That's how I make the money, is through ad revenue. And yeah, the value of those ad time slots get higher. So all YouTubers are going to make more money in this month more than any other month of the year, and then it falls right off after that. So I don't know how much, but I'm kind of bracing for it, so we'll see. But $1,000 is, you know, it's not a lot of money for the amount of work that I'm putting in. It's about 40 hours a week that I'm putting in right now. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be more than that soon too, but I'm trying to bump up that figure. Anyway, they have a CPM value, which is how much the advertisers pay per 1,000 views on a channel, and that figure always changes. YouTube gets 50% of it, and 50% goes to the creator, or rather 49% goes to the creator. So anyway, if you want to look it up, man, there's a lot of info online to get all that info on it, but that's pretty much it. And a lot of YouTubers will get money through other avenues as well, and I haven't really capitalized on that myself, except for Patreon. So I started up that, but there's other things that I could do too. That's just getting that, you know, setting aside the time to set it up. Thank you, Jake. Bigger is better, bro. Are you talking about the new fishing rod I got, Jake? Because this is a bigger fishing rod than my old one. Look at this thing. This is so I talked about this, you guys, at the beginning of the video. As you know, I've been paring down, and when I came to Nick's place, I told you guys that I was going to sell a few things that I had, and I recouped a bit of money. So I was able to go out and buy this, and it was no extra money out of my pocket. But this was $280 taxes in for the rod and reel, and I just got it spooled up with some new line, and I can't wait to take it out and go fishing. So that'll be fun. Anyway, bigger is better, so I got a bigger fishing rod, bro. Hey Laura, good to see you in here. Hey, Joey. Nice to see you too. My name's Joey too. Joey, Joe, Joseph. It's kind of like my given name is Joseph, and I've had a few people call me Joey and stuff. Especially when I was a kid. Oh, let's see. We're talking about Jordan Peterson a little bit in here. Jamez Bel Makeda. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that well, Jamez. Oh no. Oh no. Nah, this can't be right. It's pretty late. This is my daughter calling you guys. I kind of want to keep hanging out with you guys, but I don't want to. I want to check this. Hang on, let me check this, guys. We might be saying goodbye here soon. Hey, honey. Good morning. You eating some breakfast? I'm also doing a live stream at the moment. Do you know that? Oh, I'm not sure what happened.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Hi, honey. Hi. You having some breakfast? Yeah.
Well today?
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's lunch. It's like, it's 1.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Once you're done your lunch.
All right. Hang on a sec. Hang on just a sec. I'm just gonna say goodbye to everybody here, and then I'll be right with you. Kim, thank you, Kim. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna have this call with my daughter. It was really fun to hang out with you. This has been unexpected because it's pretty late over here, but I'm super glad to hang out with her. So I love you guys. Take care, and we'll pick up the conversation again. So have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.